Happy holidays.
Okay, here we go. This episode we're going to be fighting the Wendigo Colossus. And in the last video I showed off this weapon, a Bloodied Vats critical shots do plus 50% damage and 25% less Vats action point cost Gauss Minigun, which was a really nice roll. But I think I have one that's better. So I watched Angry Turtle's video on the so-called magical weapons, that have certain legendary effects that are a little bit buggy. And I decided to roll like 4 more Gauss miniguns, and I managed to get this. A Bloodied plus 33 Vats hit chance and plus 250 damage resist while reloading Gauss minigun. Now, the part that's a little bit buggy is the plus 33% Vats hit chance. That causes some sort of weird damage bug on weapons that have a fire rate of over 200. And according to Angry Turtle, the Gauss minigun sort of fits into this category because it also fires an explosive projectile. And what the explosive projectile does is that in regards to this bug, it effectively doubles the fire rate. So instead of 109, you'd be getting like an effective fire rate of 218 for this bug. And you need to have at least 200 fire rate for this bug to proc. So I could be running it with a pentabarrel to get a little bit higher fire rate, but I don't currently have that unlocked, and I don't particularly want to waste the script to do that. So we're going to be running with the Tri and Prime capacitor. He was running it with one of the Tesla capacitors, so hopefully this will still work. Either way, I think it's going to do pretty well. So, just for instance, I have my friendly neighborhood Deathclaw over here somewhere. There he is. And let's see how this does. Well, he didn't last long. Okay. And I also have 2 nukes prepared, so hopefully we'll get lucky and find a Wendigo Colossus. See you when I find it. Okay, before we get into this, I am going to show off my perk cards here. So I have Bare Arms Traveling Pharmacy for my weight. I'm not running quite the max, close enough though. Master Heavy Gunner, 2 points expert Heavy Gunner. Got Life Giver, Radical, Glow Sight just in case there are any glowing Wendigos or something. Tenderizer, add some of that extra damage at the end. Got Suppressor, this time I'm running Strange in Numbers, so we'll see if that gives us a little bit of extra damage since I am in a team. Got Nerd Rage here, Demolition Expert, and I have my alt account sharing stabilized so that we can fit all of that in here. Action Girl so I can run a little bit faster, Adrenaline if we pick up a little bit on the small Wendigo spawns. Bloody Mess, Serendipity to avoid damage, typical Class Freak starts Genes, and 1 gun only. Maybe might keep it crippled a little bit if it actually even survives that long. We'll see. Anyway, back to the hunt. Oh, and it looks like we got lucky on the first one. Okay. Not expect that to be that quick. Okay, so we got a legendary Wendigo Colossus here. Let me make sure I have the right gun out. Yep. Actually, let's make sure that is fully repaired before we start this. Let's see, any bets on how long this will take? Oh, I should have put down a tent first. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, this time putting down a survival tent before I leap. See how this goes. There he is. Looks like he's healed back up so we can get another nice test. Okay. Let's see if this goes any better. Oh, do not want to go down there. Hey. Hopefully this goes a little bit better. Okay, that is insta-kill. One hit dead. Certainly not an enemy to be messed with. Okay, so from this little bit of testing, I'm not going to be able to run this very low health. Because one hit from him and I am pretty much dead. So I'm going to try putting my tent down a little bit closer so I don't have to run quite as far. There we go. So he's right in the middle of the crater there. Gotta heal up a bit, unfortunately. So no nerd rage here. Ow. Okay, that hurts. Counteracted, I will use up psycho attacks. And there we go. Wendigo Colossus is down. Well, not too bad. Well, that's an interesting baton. Okay, so I unfortunately lost the first few seconds of the footage for this next one, but I basically decided that the first one was too broken up with me dying, so I decided to find another Wendigo Colossus, and didn't take all that long, but managed to get it all in one nice clip without dying, but unfortunately lost the first 5 seconds, so here you go. Oh, whoa, okay. Not exactly the smoothest of fights, but you do not want to get hit by this thing. Like that. Popping a quick psych attack. And there we go. One Wendigo Colossus down. Or actually, the second one. Pretty good farm for screws. All these Wendigos drop like 5 to 7 screws. And the big one. Well, it's something. Okay, and that was the Gauss Minigun. With Bloodied, 33% Vats hit chance, and 250 damage resistance while reloading. Unfortunately, I did not see the damage bug happening, but overall I'd still say it did pretty well against the Wendigo Colossus. I imagine the reason why it didn't work was because it didn't have a penta barrel, and it didn't have that double damage source, so that didn't have that extra energy damage from the Tesla capacitor. But might revisit that in the future if I do get enough gold bullion to try that out. So if there's anything else you'd like me to test, feel free to put down a comment below. I have an alt filled with several thousand pounds worth of legendary weapons, so any recommendations? I can see if I have it and I can try it out. Anyway, this has been the 196, and I'll see you next time.